Welcome to Algebra Wonder video. Today we will learn about distributive property. So we use distributive property in many ways in our life too, not just with mathematics. So I want to give a 100 plate like this, 100 cookie boxes to my friend, and how many I need from each kind of cookie. So this is kind of example of distributive property we use in our real life, and you're gonna help me today. So let's continue. So what is distributive property? To multiply a sum by a number, multiply each number in the sum by the number outside. Ooh, what is that? So if I have a number outside and then I have x plus y, all you do is you just multiply. N times x is nx and n times y is ny. And we'll see how can we do that. So here is an example. 6 and then time 40 plus 5. All you do is just you say 6 times 40 and then 6 plus 5. And we used to do this when we used to make 6 times 45, for example, and you want to multiply it fast. You say, oh, 45 is 40 and a 5, and then you say 6 times 40 and 6 times 5. So 6 times 40 is 240 and 6 times 5 is 30, and then you add them up, you get 270. It is the same thing as you multiply 6 times 40 plus 5, which is 45. So 6 times 45 is 270. Okay, but you can see here how distributive property helped us multiply 6 times 45 very easy. Okay, so again, the definition is when you multiply number outside here by a sum. This is a sum already. So multiply each number in the sum by the number outside. So 40 times 6 and 5 times 6. Okay, so let's go to my story here. So this is, I want to make $100 a gift for my friend, for my daughter wedding. Okay, and this is what I want to put in each plate. So we have 4 dark cookie, pink cookie. We have 3 light pink cookie. We have 6 big heart cookies and 4 small heart cookie in each plate, 3 chocolate and 2 long whipped cream. And then I want to make 100 of that, okay, for all my guests for my daughter wedding. So how much I need to buy for each, from each kind of sweet here, so I can be able to make 100 plate like that. We can use distributive property for that. So here we go. We have a number which is 100. I need to make 100, okay, and I'm gonna multiply this 100 by the sum here. 4 dark pink cookie, 3 light pink cookie, and so on, you know. So how can I do that? You just multiply the 100 with each number in here. So if I want to go and do an order, I'm gonna get a 400. So 100 times 4, a 400 dark cookie, a pink cookie. 100 times 3 light cookie, which is 300 light cookie. 100 times 6 big heart cookie, you get 600 of those. And then 100 times 4 small heart cookies, you get 400 small. I need 400 small heart cookies. And then 100 times 3 chocolate, you give me 300 chocolate. And 100 times 2 big whipped cream, I get 200 whipped creams. So as you can see here, we use this actually a lot, like, in our life. And this is pretty much the distributive property. Okay, so let's take this to what we do in algebra. Okay, so distributive property, here we go. We have 6, and then we have x plus 5. And then we want to know what is that. So, you can think about it also. You have a 6 quantity of x plus 5. Because the multiplication here, 6 times x plus 5. That means I have 6 quantity of x plus 5. And as you can see here, how many x's you have? So we have 6 x's. And how many 5s we have? We have 35s, So we have 6 group of x and 6 group of 5. That's it. This is distributive property. If you understand, that is done. So 6 times x, we have 6 group of x, and 6 times 5, we have 6 group of 5. So 6 times x, 6x, and 6 times 5 is 30. And that's it. So let us try to go with some of the misconceptions. Sometimes students get confused when we have a negative numbers. So again, I have 6 group of x to minus 5. And again, subtraction is just adding a negative number. So I have x plus negative 5. I have 6 group of those. Okay. Now you can see how many x's I have. So I have 6 group of x, which is 6x. And I have 6 group of negative 5, which is negative 30. And again, adding a negative is just subtraction. So you can just write it like that. So you can say 6 times x is 6x. And 6 times negative 5 is negative 30. Because I know that subtraction is just adding a negative. I usually put a circle around the negative number so I don't make mistake in that. Let's try another one. And you're going to help me now. Again, I'm having 8 times 2x minus 3. So I'm going to make a circle around the negative number so I don't make mistake. And then I'm just going to distribute. So I have 8 group of 2x. So 8 times 2x. And I have 8 group of negative 3. So 8 times negative 3. So 8 times 2x is 16x. And 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. Again, adding a negative is just subtraction. You can just write it like that. Okay. Again, what happens if I have I'm just trying to practice more with the negative numbers because this is where students get really confused. So be sure that you put a circle around the negative number. Okay. So negative 3 times 4x. Here we go. And then negative 3 times negative 3. Okay. And now negative 3 times 4x give you negative 12x. And then negative 3 times negative 3 give you positive 9. Okay, another misconception sometimes I see when my students see this opposite sign like that, and they get really confused. You're just getting the opposite of that. The opposite of 4x is negative 4x. The opposite of negative 3 is positive 3. So sometimes you can put negative 1. Multiplying by negative 1 will give you the opposite. Okay? So if you cannot really feel the meaning of the opposite, just put negative 1 here. So I'm multiplying negative 1. So when I have negative, I multiply this quantity by negative 1. And again, I make a circle around the negative so I don't make mistake. So I have negative 1 times 4x and negative 1 times negative 3. Now, negative 1 times 4x is negative 4x. Negative 1 times negative 3 give you positive 3. Okay, now it's going to be your turn. For Algebra Wonder, I'm challenging you to simplify this expression. So go ahead and think about it. Use distributive property and the order of operation to simplify this expression. And go ahead and share your thinking with your classmates, your family, and share it with us in the comment. Thank you.